welcome back to Artemis Hobby Horses. Today is May 1st and it is right now 22:03 and I'm about to catch my plane here in a bit heading to Amsterdam. But today is just a travel day. I will just go to Amsterdam and then try to catch some buses to my hotel. Alright, now we're boarding the plane and I've gotten a lot of questions on how I travel with a hobby horse on planes. And it's quite simple. I very rarely have any trouble with security, but if you want a full video of me explaining the process, then let me know in the comments below. But as you can see here, I have him on the floor, together with my tripod that doesn't fit in the overhead compartment, and then the backpack just also goes in the overhead compartment. So I arrived to Amsterdam and this is in the evening, so I got to my hotel, I slept, and then in the morning after, at like 4:30, I hopped on a train to go to the center to kind of avoid all of the crowds. Right here you can see it's almost 6 now, and I think this was one of the best decisions I made on this trip so far. Alright you guys, we are now in Amsterdam and it is 6 in the morning. I started traveling today at like 4:30, but I'm gonna do some filming now while there are not so many people out, because let's get pretty crowded here. When I was here last time, it was pretty crowded, so I thought, okay, better come here early. But the sun is just rising, so I think this will be beautiful. It's time now to take Calippo out of his bag, and look at this. Okay, I'm now heading to the Damrak to try to get some shots. It's really like warm to be this early out for me. I think it's 15 degrees now, but it's gonna go up to 27, so that's why I'm also wearing shorts. Is here. Okay you guys, we have now made it to the canals and the sun is just rising, but you can't tell because the sky is blown out. Ah, there we go. Ah, so we have this very nice sunset, or sunrise I mean. It is now 6:41. You can still see my sunburn. And we're gonna just stick around here for a while I think and get some nice footage. Alright, so now I've finished doing some of the filming. It's 7:30 and I think I'm gonna start to try to find some place to eat breakfast with Calippo, of course. And it's looking to be a beautiful day. Alright you guys, I have found some breakfast in plastic bags. So we have this one, which I can't pronounce. It's the frikandelbroodje, I don't know. And then we have one with chocolate, obviously, as a dessert. And I also took the healthiest juice I could find because, you know, this is like travel pack. Camera, horse, plastic bag breakfast. Is this jam? Okay you guys, I just got a really fun idea. What if I rented a bike and then I put Calippo on the front and then I have a GoPro on, so it looks like I'm riding Calippo while I'm biking, you know, through the streets of Amsterdam. I thought it was a brilliant idea. Okay, I just realized I have no idea where I'm going. I just need to check the map. It's like a little dangerous maybe. You're doing great, Calippo. There he is. He made it through the little shaky journey. It was really fun. Now I put him back in his bag because he almost fell off at one point. Just when I'd stopped filming, of course, and then I had to stop immediately and take him off. Wow. That is a lot of cheese. I've now finished the biking tour, and next on the schedule is a boat tour in about an hour or so. So I'm gonna try to find somewhere to eat before. It's so cool to watch the city come to life slowly under the day. In the beginning, it was like I had the whole of Amsterdam to myself. But oh, this looks interesting. Herring. I've heard about this, but I don't really know how I think. Not really feeling fish at the moment. Probably the best like photo bomber ever, you know, because he sticks up a little bit, and whenever I walk past like some old lady that's taking a photo, I always think about how, like, you know, I just totally ruined the shot. But I think these glasses are a little bit too big for my face. I asked if they had an audio guide in horse language, but sadly not. So, Calippo, he will just have to survive without. And also the guy outside on the pier, he was like, you know you can't ride inside, right? You cannot. I was like, dang it, fine. Alright, Calippo and I are now on board of the cruise ship, which is included in the Amsterdam card, which you can buy if you want to get like free public transport and also access to a bunch of museums. But it was very nice, right? But it was also extremely hot, and I didn't bring my like enough water, right? So I was just trying to get through this cruise alive. But it was very nice. The guides were amazing. They were telling like the stories about Amsterdam and how the canals worked, and you know, everything about that. So I really enjoyed it, although it was a little bit hot, you know. But now we're back at the train station. So let's see what I have to say this time. Okay, you guys, that is the end of the first day here in the Netherlands. I think we've got a lot done, and this day has felt so long also because I got up at like 4:30 to go to Amsterdam. So I had kind of a little dinner. It was like a yogurt snack because I wasn't hungry, but I think I just need to drink more water. The Canal cruise was so incredibly hot. I had totally misjudged, you know, it was like an open boat kind of thing, you know, and I thought like, there will be like a nice breeze coming from, you know, outside the boat, whatever. But it was like, because he was driving so slow, it was just like the sun was like beating down on me, you know, and I don't know if I applied enough sunscreen. I think I did. But anyway, yeah. Right now I'm waiting for the train, and then we're gonna go back to the hotel and do some editing, do some, I don't know, posting probably, where I have good internet. So, but it's such nice weather. Please be a little louder. There's something I love. It has to be train stations. I know that, like, there's something about it, you know, that gives me this like travel vibe, like more so than airports, because airports is such a hassle to get into and get out of. But like, you know, train stations, you just step in and you're like ready to go somewhere, you know. Okay, so you know how I said how I was going home, you know? Well, I was, but then I saw the end stop of my train, which was the beach. And I mean, obviously I had to go to the beach. So now I'm at the beach. It's quite windy here, but that's okay, because I am Scandinavian, you know? This is like, lovely Swedish summer. Oh my god, you guys, it's so cool, but so windy, and my legs are super cold. Woo! And I think Calippo got wet on his nose, but that's okay. I guess he's a survivor, as am I. This is not fun anymore. I like jumped in the water and like splashed water up into my butt. So I'm gonna, and there's sand everywhere. My train leaves in like 10 minutes and I have to find a way to like dry my feet before then. Because you know, I don't want to be like barefoot on the train. Okay, wait, I have to put you down. Okay. That was actually easy.